بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. Alhamdulillah, all praise belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, our nourisher, our sustainer. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that despite all of our weaknesses and all of our faults, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to be here. Such a gathering that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says in a hadith, Ghanimatu majalis dhikrillah al-jannah. The bounty of a gathering which remembers Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Jannah. There is nothing else but Jannah. If we understand a little bit of Arabic, the khabar, the end part of the sentence is just specifically for Jannah. You don't say there's a 1,000 reward. You don't say that there's a lot, rivers are flowing. It just says it's Jannah. Just Jannah. And that is the end goal of our life. That what do we want? The goal is Jannah. That's what we want. So inshallah, this is a gathering which will allow us, inshallah, to enter into Jannah. Firstly, before I begin, I'd like to say mashallah to Brother Adil, who every single time I've been here, always working hard, getting the youngsters in line. As you can see, mashallah, they're all sitting up in their chairs nicely, alhamdulillah. So Allah reward Adil, Allah make him a beacon of deen, inshallah, that he continuously guides the youth, inshallah, and Allah utilize him to the day that he does, inshallah. I'd also like to say, mashallah to Ali. Mashallah, Ali came to meet. And this is the most important things that we want to teach our children. Ali came to me, greeted me and smiled. And whoever the parent of Ali is, they should be very proud of him. Because of that quality of coming, greeting and smiling, that's all you want your child to do. Also, mashallah to Sister Tasneem and her brother Ismail. Tasneem is sitting here. Though she's alone, but the angels is by her side, inshallah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewarded for being the only girl sitting at the table. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent angels, and angels are all around you, praising you, telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to elevate Tasneem, to make it into Jannah. And again, for the parents of Tasneem, should be proud that their daughter is sitting here. Even though there's no one else by her side, she's doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah allows for her to be the reason that the parents enter into Jannah, inshallah. So today the topic is going to be about intellect and taqwah. Intellect and getting close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's the topic for today. Intellect, let's simplify it. It just means having a brain that we can use to think, being able to think and being able to come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the topic of today. Thinking and coming close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when I ask the audience and I ask the students sitting here, what do you define as a smart person? If you think about a smart person in your life, who would you define as being a smart person? Who would you define as being you call them an intellectual? For the adults, when you use that word intellectual, now the mind's jumping, okay, a person with a degree is not an intellectual yet. A person with a master's from university, now still not an intellectual. If he has a doctorate, maybe a professor, associate professor, a dean of the university, maybe then we would say, yeah, he's an intellectual. But is this what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about an intellectual? Does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say that a smart person is a person who has a very good job? A smart person is someone who's a doctor? Is a smart person is someone who has a big company? Is that what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says? No. So today, inshallah, we're going to look at what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala defines as an intellectual. I'd like to begin, because we're speaking about intelligence and intellect and being smart. We're going to begin with a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, a very famous hadith. The hadith is طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلمين والمسلمات. Seeking knowledge is compulsory for every Muslim believer and male and female. So seeking knowledge compulsory for every single male and female. So we begin by knowing that knowledge, intellect is important. We can't become an intellect, we can't become a smart person if we don't know anything. We can't be called, oh, he's a smart person if he doesn't know anything. So we can't call him a smart person, okay? So we want to define an intellect, a person who we want to classify as smart. So the Prophet ﷺ says that, well, a person, if you want to classify him to be smart, he has to continuously seek knowledge. But then, there's a lot of type of knowledge. There's the knowledge of mathematics, the knowledge of science, the knowledge of building a house, there's the knowledge of again, the doctors, mashallah. Everyone says that's the smartest thing with Dr. Saifullah. He probably gets it the most. You know, medicine. But then there's also the knowledge in regards to Islam, the knowledge of praying, the knowledge of fasting. And again, where is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala defining the concept of knowledge, of an intellectual? We turn to the verse of the Quran in Surah Baqarah, the verse is 282. It's the longest verse in the Quran. It's the longest verse in the Quran, and it's a verse that deals with business transactions. It's one long verse about business transactions, and you should have a witness or no witness, but that's not too important. The most important part is that at the end, and this is, boys, you want to write this one down, right? At the end of that long verse, Allah says, Ittaqullah wa yu'allimukumullah. Verse 282 in Surah Baqarah. Allah says, Ittaqullah wa yu'allimukumullah. What is that? Fear Allah. Fear Allah. And wa yu'allimukumullah. And Allah will teach you now and in the future. Continuously. The knowledge will never stop. For the adult audience, we can see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here, when we do business transactions, it's very complicated. The global financial crisis, why? These business transactions, which were so complicated, people didn't understand it. And what happened in 2008? Because they had no quality of ittaqullah. They had no quality of fearing Allah in their business transactions. We had the global financial crisis. So we can see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the complexity of doing business, makes it a long ayah. Again at the end reminds, ittaqullah, fear Allah in your business transaction, wa yu'allimukum Allah, and Allah will teach you and continuously teach you. And inshallah, that is why if we don't have fear, if we have fear in our dealings, in all our dealings, we'll be successful. So firstly, we'll go back, if you want, for the boys, if you want to remember what we're talking about a person who is a smart person. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says a smart person is a person who fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we look at, okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, okay, if you want to be a smart person, you got to fear Allah. But we ask ourselves, how do I fear Allah? We don't go to a course, we don't go to school and then you learn how to be scared of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's no course you sign up every single Saturday night. IPDC is going to run a course of fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are teaching the concept, inshallah, but this is something that we have to endeavor on ourselves, inshallah. So, but we still need to know how to fear Allah. And the Prophet ﷺ says in a hadith that the most intelligent amongst you, the smartest person amongst you, are those who think about death the most. So the Prophet ﷺ says, the one who is the smartest person is he who thinks about death the most. Go back. We're talking about a smart person. Who is a smart person? Smart person is one who fears Allah. How do you fear Allah? You think about death often. You think about death often. So then we say to ourselves, okay, so I want to know how to think about death and the reality of death and what's going to happen when I die. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about Qiyamah a lot. What is this Qiyamah? What is going to happen on Qiyamah? So mashallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has planned the Quran in such a beautiful way. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran in such a beautiful way. That at the beginning, the Prophet ﷺ had two phases in his life. The Prophet lived in Makkah, when he became the Prophet at the beginning. He lived in Makkah for 13 years. Then he went to Medina for 10 years. In Makkah, the Quran ayats, the Quran that came down, dealt with fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, becoming a Muslim. How do you become a Muslim? How do you have Iman? How do you come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So that's the first portion of the Quran. The second portion of the Quran was in Medina, when the Prophet ﷺ talks about all the legislation, how to do business, how to go to war, how to conduct marriages, and all this regulation came. But in Makkah, it was purely how to connect back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to have taqwa, to learn how to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we go back, we want to understand taqwa, we want to gain taqwa. So we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran in the two phases of the Prophet's life, Makkah and Medina. And we know that the verses in Makkah pertain to a lot about Iman and Taqwa and fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Day of Judgment. So we know there's Makkah ayats, there's Medina ayats. What are Makkah ayats? What are the ayats which are Makki, in Makkah? So an easy one for us to know is the final juz of the Quran, the 30th juz Amma. Majority of the surahs in there are Makki ayats. They're all from Makkah. So we know that, okay, firstly, I want to be an intelligent person. Secondly, I need to know what is an intelligent person. That is a person who has taqwa. How do I get taqwa? I look at the verses that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals pertaining to taqwa, and those are the ones in Medina. If we look at the Juz 30, if you want to know where's an easy place to go look for it, we go to Juz Amma, the final Juz. All these ayats are pertaining to taqwa. And we want to tonight use one surah as an example of intelligence and taqwa. Intelligence and taqwa. We're going to look at a surah which deals with intelligence and taqwa. So the surah that we're going to look at tonight is Surah Al-Qari'ah. It's a very special surah. But this surah is just an example from others that other surahs have, and I'll relate to it. So let's look at Surah Al-Qari'ah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Al-Qari'ah, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Al-Qari'ah, the great calamity, the great happening. Okay. So I'll say, there's a great thing happening. Now, again, now we start thinking, okay, what is this? Al-Qari'ah, Al-Qari'ah. What is Al-Qari'ah? Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first says something great is going to happen. Now we're thinking, and Allah now poses a question to us. Mal Qari'ah. What is this great calamity that's coming? So normally we think, oh, I'm so smart and I'm such an intelligent person, I know all the answers. Now, if Allah says, well, if you know all the answers, mal qari'ah, what is this qari'ah? What is this qari'ah? We can't answer, we don't know what's going to happen on the day of Qiyamah. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْقَارِئَةُ. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, well, you don't know. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْقَارِئَةُ. What will make you start thinking? What will make you start understanding about this great calamity? Because we don't know. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is like rubbing it into us. Well, you don't know, but now you've got to start learning. Because you don't know, you have to start learning. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْقَارِئَةُ. What will make you understand? What will make you know about this day of Al-Qari'ah? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains it. It continues. But before we continue, then we look at Surah Amma, Surah An-Naba. Amma yatasa'alun. Amma yatasa'alun. In regards to what they are asking. Amma yatasa'alun. Anin naba'in azim. Again, a great calamity that's going to happen. Kalla saya'lamun. Verily they will know. Thumma kalla saya'lamun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala emphasized, again, I'm going to make sure they understand it's going to happen and they're going to know about this great calamity of day of Qiyamah and death. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses same verses over and over in different similar verses. Again, Allah's using words regarding to our intellect. Alima, to know. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses the Quran to make us think. Afala ta'qilun, don't you think? Afala tadabbarun, don't you contemplate? All of these verses for us to use our brain. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Qari'ah, وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْقَارِعَةُ يَوْمَ يَكُونُ النَّاسُ كَالْفَرَاشِ الْمَبْثُوثِ. The day that mankind will be, so on this day, Al-Qari'ah, mankind will be like moth flying, scattered. You know, when there's a strong wind, the butterfly or the moth already can't fly straight. It's flying all different types of directions, and a wind comes and just blows it away. You know, and the butterfly just flies with the wind. That's on the day of Qiyamah. That's what mankind's going to be. They're going to be running around, they don't know what's happening, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says they are as if they are drunk, but they're not drunk. They're just so confused. Sometimes we wake up in the morning or in the afternoon and then we don't know where we are. We don't know if it's morning, we don't know if it's afternoon, we don't know if that's my brother or who that is. We're so confused. That's similar to what's going to happen. We just don't know what's happening. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues. وَتَكُونُ الْجِبَالُ كَالْعَهْنِ الْمَنْفُوشِ. The mountains will become like cotton that's pulled away. The mountains will become like cotton that's being pulled away. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that science has proved it. Mountains are the pegs of the earth. Mountains keep the earth stable. Now if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you have washing and you have pegs, and you pull the peg off the washing, what happens? It falls down. So the earth will fall down, it will crumble. So on the day of Qiyamah, it's like that, this beautiful, strong earth. If we fall on the earth, we'll hurt ourselves, not the earth. On that day, it's like our washing just falls away. It just falls away, it just crumbles. But then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again, reminding us in the surah, back to the purpose of our existence. Allah says, Al-Qari'ah, the great calamity, this great calamity, mankind will be confused, the earth will be shattered, finished. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us of the purpose. فَأَمَّا وَتَكُونُ الْجِبَالُ كَالْعِهْنِ الْمَنْفُوشِ فَأَمَّا مَنْ ثَقُلَتْ مَوَازِينُهُ. So as for those who do good deeds, so on that day, if you do a lot of good actions, فَهُوَ فِي عِيشَةٍ رَاضِيَةٍ. On that day, he will be happy. When all of these scary things happening, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make them happy and comfortable. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ. And for those who their good actions are very few, فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ. His outcome will be hawiyah. What is hawiyah? Now I'm asking you, what is hawiyah? I don't have to ask you. Allah Himself is asking you in the next verse. فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا هِيَ. Repeating the same verse. What will make you understand of what this hawiyah is? Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala challenging us, letting us know, for you who think you're so smart, Allah knows best and Allah knows better than us. فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا هِيَ نَارٌ حَامِيَةٌ. نَارٌ حَامِيَةٌ. Narun is a fire, hamia is boiling fire, so hot that we can't even imagine it. And this fire, if it was to be put on the earth, it would never be, you can never put the fire out. And it will continuously burn and burn and burn, never ending, without an end. Such an excruciating pain. So this Surah Al-Qari'ah is just an example of the verses that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed to us. And the beauty that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the Juz Amma, the final Juz, the 30th Juz, all mainly about in Makkah and about Iman, is that we learn from a small age these surahs. We've memorized these surahs. So as a person that I've learned, oh, I know Surah Al-Qari'ah, now I know the meaning of Surah Al-Qari'ah. When I recite Surah Al-Qari'ah, I'm reciting with understanding. And I'm understanding what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to tell me. So we go back to the beginning of this lecture, inshallah. We go back to the beginning of this lecture. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks about intellect, a smart person. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala challenges us to, who's a smart person? Allah subhanahu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, he's a person who fears Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's a person who thinks about death. And then we look at a verse in the Quran, a surah, where can we find these verses that will help us increase in Iman? And we find it in the 30th Juz. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and if we continuously to recite these surah, we have Taqwah, inshallah. And finally, we attain that ittaqullah wa yu'allimukumullah. Fear Allah. Once we get that quality of fearing Allah, wa yu'allimukumullah, and Allah will continue to teach you. This is the last point. What will Allah teach you? What will Allah teach you? Once you gain that taqwa, once you start fearing Allah, what is the reward? What does Allah teach us? Ibn Kathir rahimahullah says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will teach us between what is right and what is wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put it in our heart that we'll know what is right to do and what is wrong to do. Meaning, we will never do the wrong thing, and we'll always understand what to do at what time. And we just look at a little bit of the grammar. It's in English we have past tense, present tense, and future tense. So we have three. In Arabic we only have two. We have the past tense and we have the present and future tense. Present and future tense is two in one. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses this mudari, this present and future, it's meaning that in this spot right now you're being educated, and later on, continuously, non-stop, you are going to be educated, and you'll continuously be able to strive to come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the end goal of being a true intellect. Person, going back to the hadith of Prophet ﷺ, a true intellect is the one who remembers Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the most, who remembers death the most, and by fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we can become a true intellect. So Jazakallah kullan khair. Inshallah, it's just a short lecture, inshallah, and I hope everyone received a little bit of benefit, inshallah. Whatever faults is from my side, it's my weakness, and whatever khair comes, it's all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our actions. Jazakallah kullan khair.